that first touchdown, I felt like I was seeing the holes from a mile away. O-line did a great job blocking. That wouldn't happen without them. I just can't wait for next week so I can get in the end zone again.
A couple weeks ago, it was said that there wasn't explosiveness. It looked like there was explosiveness Saturday. So has that returned, and how did it feel out there with you and Corey getting 100? I mean, you're probably going to win more often than not that way.
Yeah, I feel like our whole room is capable of being explosive. I feel like we've shown that on Saturday. Just can't wait to work harder to be able to show the world that we can do that week in, week out, and that last week wasn't a fluke.
Do you take that as a challenge when you hear something like that from your coach to go out and show, like, you know, I've got some home run ability in me?
Oh, you're talking about that tweet. Oh, yeah, that was a very boneheaded and immature thing for me to do. He was right, though. Like, at that point, we hadn't shown any explosiveness in the run game at all. But, you know, like I said, I cannot wait to get out there again and show him that was not a fluke and that everyone in that room was capable of doing that.
How much does having a guy like Corey help push you every day with having two guys that, you know, can go over 100 yards at any given time?
Good. I mean, I feel like all of us in the room feed off each other. If one person gets a long run, somebody else wants to go in there and get an even longer run. It makes us better in the end, and it makes the whole thing go.
How important is that for coming off a week with two running backs, yourself and Corey both over 100 yards, to see what the offensive line is gelling together, getting those holes? How important is that for that offensive line to get this identity going for this offense?
Yeah, I mean, it's good that we're starting to get this thing clicking. We had an early morning walkthrough this morning, and Coach Caldwell was talking about how every team they've had run this outside zone scheme, towards the end of the year, it gets better and better and better, and then you can see that now that we're starting to make this thing go.
I know you're on offense. I don't know how much you've seen of their running back, Ollie. He had 282 against West Virginia, but if you add up what you and Corey did, that's 237. When you see numbers like that from somebody else, do you go, yeah, we can do that?
I try to just do what I can do, control what I control. I mean, I don't really care about how many yards I have. As long as the scoreboard says we're up at the end, I could care less.
You put a target on your back last weekend with both of you going over 100. You're going up against one of the better run defenses in the country. What do you need to do to kind of step it up that next level against Oklahoma State?
Yeah, this is probably the best defense we're going to play. As an offense, we just need to focus in on the little things, do our job, focus on our 111th on each and every play, make the common play with uncommon effort, and I feel like we'll do just fine.
Does it get you pumped up playing in a stadium that, like, environment like you're going to see as the road team? I mean, it's going to be loud. It's going to be at night. It's homecoming. Like, they have a lot going for them in terms of the environment you're walking into.
I've obviously never played there before, but ever since high school, I've always liked away games for some reason. I don't know why, but I mean, so yeah, I'm gonna be pumped. I mean, it's the last game I think on that night, so everyone's gonna be watching. It's a good stage, so yeah, I'm gonna be ready to play.
Any other questions for Myles? Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Myles.